from the elders.
Do you have a wish to rebuild what was before?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of my people died in our conquest, I guess, of the town, Manchaca. So I feel like I have an obligation to stay and help us rebuild. At this point, there's nothing that I can think of that's going to
I suppose
hinder that, but
to more directly ask my question, is it required the artifact stay with your people?
that's not my decision to make.
I believe it is your decision to make.
That is Taga's decision to make.
Well, we leave it under, I believe everyone's okay with, as far as the group's opinion on the artifact, of you choosing its fate, whether that's whatever Taga says, that's, I think, fine with us. Anyone?
I'm in the front, driving.
Yeah.
Hey, we're talking about important shit in here.
He agrees with me.
Okay, that makes sense.
I have no opinion.
The little
on that.
window's probably open. The
just hears
the lore window that we've said is there. It's totally open.
The driver window.
This is the established window is open. Lytle's part of it.
I mean, we have like another day, 2 days till we get back.
But Sving, what are the stores behind this stone that you have? What are the What are the stories that you've been told through your years of life that were given and passed down by your people about this stone? I mean, that can definitely point a way.
Shit, hold on, let me pull up my backstory.
I had to reference my backstory this session as well.
So
Not me.
Basically,
Me
I come
neither.
from a long line of what you might call gypsies. We traveled in carts much cruder, but at the same time very similar to our Glampa. They just came across the stone one night, out in the middle of the jungle.
This jungle?
Yeah.
And they just found it, picked it up, and said, "This is our most important thing we have."
Basically, yeah. They brought the relic along
They have
with
the
them.
best culture.
They do.
So basically, they initially wanted to sell it, but as they traveled with it, a lot of very strange things begin to happen, such as disappearing and reappearing items and creatures. Some of the translations are lost, but if I remember correctly, they were described as tears in the fabric of the realms.
That only sounds ominous.
Yeah.
Would I know of any of, even like through the books I've read and studied, even through fiction, literature, plays and shit, are there symbols like this that kind of open up like interplanar stuff? I mean, we've already dealt with interplanar things, so I'm kind of guessing that it's probably similar.
Yeah, you can make a history check.
Cool.
In addition, as they traveled with this
24.
Hey,
Whoa.
good roll.
Thank
Good
you.
roll there.
Thanks, I did it myself.
You have, in stories and books, have heard of these things kind of passed down the ancients, old relics, and a lot of them were, it was like a hearsay situation, but they did resemble things that did exist in the world and that you could go to and you could visit and were decently documented. And those things were, around the world, there are these doors that are locked that sometimes civilizations will form around them or outside of them. They each have strange kind of properties, but they are the doors to Arcanum, which is what has been known to be the realm of the Titans. And these artifacts, and the one in front of you, resemble, and the scroll itself resemble the same sort of inscription to it.
Symbology.
What I
as-
sorry, go ahead. Keep going.
That these relics, the scroll case and the Thalass stone, were probably created by the Titans for one reason or another. Usually when things are created by Titans, they came in to lock things down that were chaotic and that should not be accessible to mortal beings.
One more question, if I can, with that same role.
Sure.
Would I be able to connect, like, if we're like through even like our histories, we can tell that like if we want to find Atlantis, we're looking for like, I don't know, Latin languages or like ancient languages like that. Can I pinpoint and see if like if we're discussing this type of history, what sort of ancient language is being used, or kind of, I don't know.
Probably Titanic.
Nice one.
Rose.
If you basically, if you know primordial, it gives you a little, like, you then have to roll. It's like an
I
ancient
see.
language, but if you know primordial, it does let you gain access to a little more
I see.
information.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, no, that's it. Very cool.
So,
But with the 24, you would know that with that information, that the Thalass stone is a cage or prison, and it's holding something in there. And same thing with the scroll, is something has been locked away.
Okay. I guess
I assume you give this information out.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, as I'm talking.
So, these shouldn't be opened, is what we're assuming from this, then.
At least not without any knowledge or precaution. I mean, I don't know how it works really. I can't read the scripture on it. Can't really say if this scripture on the items are to keep something in, because it's dangerous, or to keep something in because someone's hiding something of importance.
Why do we think Manchun would want it? Is it a weapon?
Because who knows? I mean, there's probably something inside that he needs, but also he probably
Someone he wants out.
and he's probably got a way to get it out.
We need to get that scroll case open.
I don't know if that is the takeaway from.
I feel like it would give us a little more insight into what exactly is going on, because we don't know a lot. We have bits and pieces, but it's hard to say. It's hard to say what the right answer is either way.
Well, shall we go back over what is happening? We have the branded Dominion pushing forth.
Yeah. Oh my God.
We have corruption in at least Mylari and the Church of Sehanine, we suspect, and probably more places pushing through the world, corrupt forces. The Manchun and his lieutenants in the Underdark with the purple tadpoles, and they were taking the human prisoners. There's the Vault of Manchun. Was it his? I forget what the vault was named. But the Vault Manchun wishes to find or unlock in the Underdark somewhere.
Perhaps these are keys to the vault?
Which I suspect is the obelisk I saw when I touched the book, which the book had these symbols as well, and we suspect Manchun has taken that artifact when it disappeared. with
book
the
did not
simulation.
have the symbols.
book
In the
gave
dream,
you
the
vision,
dream
though?
it showed you, it did.
So the book is related somehow. It didn't have the symbols. Then it showed me something about it, and now Manchun has that. We suspect, due to its time of going missing and the simulacrums that follow us.
Maybe it's the key to opening up these relics. The
Perhaps
book.
just any
Like an
any
instruction
information
manual,
he
maybe?
gained.
Pretty much, yeah.
Mm.
We know that things are moving in the world and that innocent people keep getting caught up in the wake of the search for these artifacts.
I wouldn't necessarily call us heroes, but I think we're all pretty good people, so we have to decide on what we want to move on forward next, because one, we don't know what these two things hold, or how to open them, and if they are open, how much of a danger it could be. Two, we have the branded dominion that we know is a pretty profound danger coming up from the north. And then three, we have the corruption within the cities and the churches, which hold a lot of power over people and can lead them astray.
We are in the vicinity of the Moonstone Tower that I believe Alistra, the blue dragon, I forgot her name. I think she told us about it. I'll find it.
You open
I just
up
had it.
After
I had it.
I think that might be a good stop on the way back.
And I
After
also
we stop
believe
by
that
the sanctuary.
something about the radios were by the Moonstone Tower as well in the Mammoth Peaks. They're both in the Mammoth Peaks, if I remember. And
They
then
are.
we have,
That's like saying that's like two areas in the Rocky Mountains. You know, like they're
yeah. But then also we have Sir Barrett told us about Hammerwatch moving towards Visog, and Tejas Red, I could offered us 20k for Hammerwatch's head.
That's also true. But we're also pretty damn close to one Mammoth Peak.
I believe the
Probably
tower
close.
is nearby. And if that potentially holds other true Knights Radiant of Sehanine that we can put forth on the purging of the church, or what, suspecting we can just try to get more information. Was that an isolated incident?
Correct.
With
And
the corrupted church?
if we do run into them, so I believe, I mean, you know more than most, that we really do have to go through a big vetting process for the next ones we see, because unfortunately it seems the Church of Sahunin and its followers have been invaded.
I'm worried of the same.
We didn't happen to steal one of the little tadpole guides, did we? We just saw them and put them away.
I don't think so.
We
Yeah.
saw.
Mm.
Okay.
Well, what's does anyone have any thoughts how much we're going to wrap up and help your people get on their feet, Sving? But what's next?
I don't know. I think
Are
if
you
we're
going-
nearby, we should go to the Towers of Moonstone. But I would like to stop by the sanctuary and talk to Targa a bit before we move on.
I don't mind that idea one bit.
Well, let's.
Plus, we can, take it easy for a day or two. I mean, time is funky down there, but I wonder if it wouldn't be better to leave these artifacts in the sanctuary, as opposed to carrying them with us.
This isn't an awful idea.
Again, we should talk to Targa.
I think
see
maybe we
What
should
his
think
plans
about
are now that
spreading them out, though. Keeping both in one location. Too easy of a target, maybe?
That is true.
Well, we are a formidable force. We can always split them up, but then we can't guarantee protection of the other. I don't know if we would feel easy putting that kind of potential death sentence on another person. But I may be looking at it from a different perspective.
And different perspectives are always good. But we shouldn't make a decision without speaking about the party or parties in question.
Well, shall we just get
Alright. I say we
This
go to
started on-
Sanctuary and then this
Yes.
tower.
get your people set up first? Whatever that may be, or whatever they need from us. And then perhaps we take a rest after traveling, and I'm going to send some messages this evening to get some updates.
On the status of the toll bridge?
I'm going to send to Sir Barrett on the war and how things are going. And I may try to look in on Hammerwatch. I've met Hammerwatch, right? I think I've seen him.
I think I have.
I don't know if I have, actually.
I don't think you have.
Well, maybe it doesn't matter too much.
I'll call out to oh my god, Lionel. And I'll say I think we've agreed on the sanctuary.
Sounds good. Already headed that way.
It's like a GPS. You just shout.
Mm-hmm.
Navigate.
Calculating.
I'll go jump up front.
Sure. Lionel, make a
Lionel.
perception check for me.
Is it daytime?
It's like morning, yeah.
Nighttime.
Disadvantage.
Daytime.
Daytime. 10.
Okay. You guys travel for what is the rest of the day? You know that sanctuary is you'll arrive there probably midday the day after. So you guys do have the rest of the day if there's things you want to do while traveling. This would be time to do that.
Oh, let me.
I just wanted to chat with Lionel while we're traveling.
Yeah, I'll give the
ahead.
Stormbreaker back to Lionel, and the other sword that we got off the Arakakra to Surge for identification as we travel.
Mm-hmm.
Since
It
I
means
am
to the
essentially
sword.
weaponless at this point, except for a glaive that I stole.
No, keep the sword. You're
Are
better
you-
with 2 weapons. Yeah.
You're sure?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, he's about to be cracked with those 2 weapons. He's about to be pumping.
Sing. It was a
Yeah.
gift.
Thank you, Lionel. You serve us all well, but you shouldn't.
Oh.
Only Coben. Remember, none of us pay you.
I know.
I am a broke bitch, so
And not all of us can afford the means of life luxury. We live
thanks
the
for the
exact same
reminder.
life. We've been living literally the exact. He's so delusional.
No, it's so funny.
Are we using our one identify a day on the sword you guys got?
Might as well.
Moonstone
Yeah.
sword, yeah.
All right.
As
I mean,
Um,
do we think we should try to use it on either the Oasis Stone or the Scroll?
Well, we're going into the sanctuary, so we'll get one right away again afterwards. So
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
that's
I
right,
get one
that's
per
right, that's
long
right.
rest, so.
all right. It is called Lunan's Blade in. You can add it to your sheet.
Whose blade? Some guy, not just a blue, not just a fancy. It's a guy's blade.
hell yeah.
Sphinx, I hand him back his
Yeah.
sword after identifying it. Can I see one of those dragon scales that we picked up before going into town
Sure.
that we looted?
Sure.
Yeah, I'd like to have one, please.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't remember how many I had, but I'll give you one. Oh, there's the purple-eyed helmet too. Fuck.
Yep.
Serge, just hold on to this for until we get to Sanctuary.
Remind me after
I'll
the
just-
rest. I'll look
Yep.
it up. Purple helmet.
All right. You guys can have your conversation up front.
Lionel, I wanted to thank you for using that artifact on me earlier.
Oh, of course.
It's probably the only reason I'm alive. Actually, by all accounts, I don't believe I should be alive.
And yet,
I suppose Sehanine hasn't done with me yet.
no, sir. I don't think so at all.
Really grown into the teachings, and I consider you a very devout and impressive follower of Sehanine. And I just would wish to express my gratitude.
Thank you, sir. But, well, thanks.
Of course, of course.
You know, you don't have to beat yourself up over all this. You know, we're a team.
Well, I mean, that's true, but in the end, the buck must stop at management, you know? And still, you're responsible for those who you employ, and no matter what happens in the end, it is my burden.
Again, sir, I'm not your employee anymore, but
You're not?
no, I remember I quit weeks ago. Well, you wouldn't let me.
Right. So... Well, let's not argue about if you were for me.
Are you
I just-
worried, sir?
Yeah. A lot has been on my mind since we found the taint in the church. It's been on my mind quite a lot.
The church's taint? Oh, I'm not saying sorry.
I closed the window.
The church's taint? Whack.
The most aggressive, like, little you could do with a small wooden panel.
Yeah, it's quite worrisome, that point. I mean, if it's not even a thought anymore, but what we know, what's happened, at least to that section of the Sahanine churches.
How far does it go, Kaladi? Is she trustworthy? She seemed
trustworthy.
Moderately so, but then there was still some questionable activities. She threw the fate of Mylari under for profit and power.
Exactly, sir.
So it is. How widespread is this?
But she could also be following orders. You know how that is.
That could be more worrisome.
Exactly. But I don't think right now she's a enemy or threat.
I agree, but it's. I'm hoping we can convince the rest that we could find an answer at this Moonstone Tower. It's supposed to be a ancient fortress or retreating space of Knights of Sahanine, the Knights Radiant. So perhaps we can find something there. I'll continue to dwell on it, but
I think that'll be a good stop right after we're done at the sanctuary.
well, I'll leave you to driving.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go back inside and snack on something.
All right. You guys have the rest of the day. If there's any small menial tasks you guys would like to accomplish in the glamper, but just interrupt me.
I'll
Yeah, go ahead.
I can send some messages now.
All right.
As well.
So,
Go ahead.
there are now 4 runes on this thing, right?
I think there are 3.
It says
Do you get to roll?
3 runes were dedicated to Lunan, 4th to Sphing.
Oh yeah, forgot.
So do I need to roll on the
As
table?
you attune to it, you.
Okay,
you
so
roll.
I haven't done that yet. Okay.
Yep. Roll a d100.
I will.
Yeah,
roll
it's so fun. You get to roll on your weapon. It's so much fun. That's what
That's awesome.
He's gonna get another one.
Somebody blow on the dice for me. Thank you. I needed that. All right, here we go.
Now it's cursed.
You're gonna get the throne
39.
sword.
39.
39. You get another +1 to it, so it is 9.
Oh, that's hot.
Pretty good.
Ooh. And now I can transfer that +2 to my AC if I
As
want.
with the
Or
defender. Yep.
okay. Fuck yeah. Okay,
That's fucking
cool.
good. Shit. The +1 is kind of boring, but it's also really not.
It's nice.
Yeah.
The +10 on my attack, or +11 now is spicy on the attack roll. All right, I'll send a message to. I'll send it to Sir Barrett. All right,
Okay.
let me mark off. Sending.
Change this to +2.
Sir Barrett, this is Quoben. Unfortunately, we have not been able to make progress on Hammerwatch yet. More issues found in the rainforest. Status update?
Couple moments go by, and then you hear, Robin, you've been getting more. Hold on, I'll be more methodical. I only get 25 words.
That's why I ended with status update?
Corbin, unfortunate to hear that Hammerwand is still out. I have heard from your brother. We have made contact, and
Call like 6.
I hope to see you soon.
Wow, it's a very change of feeling from Sir Barrett from last time. He must be in a tough situation. He hopes to see us again soon, though it must be pretty bad in Malari. But okay. Well, I guess I'll send now to. I'll sending Jasm. Jasm, this is Quoben. Hope things are well. Sir Barrett tells me he's contacted you. He is trustworthy, but be careful. Mylari is dangerous.
Another few moments go by, but voice rings in your head, a familiar one. Quoben! So nice to hear from you. I did, yes, I reached... Sir Barrett did contact me, yes. Tough fellow he is. The war has been increasingly dangerous, so I have been a little preoccupied. If you can, get to Yeselanore.
Fuck.
I would love to talk to you in person.
Okay. I'm not sending him again. I need more words. I gotta have more deeds than that.
Who's this that you're sending to?
This is one of my brothers.
Oh, okay, cool.
What is happening in Yeselanore? I am about to go to the Mammoth Peaks.
Wait, you're sending again?
Yeah, second sending.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, that was not enough. Quoven is like, what? Is everything well in Yeselanore? Oh, fuck. Sending is so hard. Things are not well in the church. Investigating.
Couple moments as I am I've been stationed here temporarily. King sent me on regards before our next mission, but I'm just visiting home, seeing father and mother, and Halaferin is here too. Most of the family. It is temporary. Next assignment's coming soon. It's close to 25.
That's got to be real close. That's right there. That's right in the ballpark.
Perfect.
Good job, Kirby.
You get a gold star.
Yeah.
Woo!
I'll give everyone
for me.
No, take it back, take it back.
TPKs us with it. I use my inspiration. Triple critical. Well, I'll give the information on.
Make an insight check.
Yeah. I'm fantastic at these. Natural one.
F in chat. F in
Yeah.
chat.
It's hard
Okay.
to tell via text, you know?
Yep.
Great. Is anyone else doing anything today?
That's gonna be a no, I think.
I got
I'm
spell
just-
slots to use here, guys. So I
just-
can just sit here and cleric
Yeah,
and jerk off
nothing
myself.
roleplay wise.
I'm clericking.
Oh God.
I'll stroke my
Shadow
cleric all day.
I'm gonna smite.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
Alright.
All right, so next up, I'm gonna pull out 25 gold worth of my silver powder.
Okay.
Only?
Yeah.
Cheap ass.
I'm kind of rich. I'm really good at gambling, and that really pays for my habits.
That was so funny.
This game is
Was.
boring. I just laugh. I'm going to cast divination. I put forth put in an offering to get in contact with a god or a god's servant, and I ask a single question concerning a specific activity goal, blah blah blah, within 7 days. And it says, GM offers a truthful reply. The reply may be short phrase, cryptic, or blah blah blah. I'm
I got
going
it up
to
here.
reach to Sehanine, cast divination, and is Hammer Watch in VSOG?
Your hammer glows for a second. The moonstones on it kind of shimmering, and then you kind of almost like as you kind of doze off for a second, in this peaceful state, you get a confirmation that he himself is in Visog. But
All right.
what he's connected to is everywhere.
That's what I need. More ominous. Fuck. Corbin's feeling
More
really-
ominous fuck.
Do it again. Do it
No,
again.
Title of your
like
sex
a-
tape.
Nothing like an ominous fuck.
What do you want from me?
Do it
I'm a
again.
gods, okay? Leave me alone. I'm just in the corner of the glamper talking to myself, flicking some silver in the
With
air.
your hammer, you're
Looking
just-
at my hand like I'm zoning in back here. And I assume the cushion section of the glamper.
Straight jacket up.
In my last, I will cast Commune.
Oh boy.
Our first level 5 spell of the campaign.
Woo.
Love that.
3 yes or no's.
3 yes or no's from Sehanin. Okay.
Is the church corrupt?
And in the same way, your hammer kind of like the moonstones on not only your hammer, but you even see like almost like a reflection to when Sphinx kind of like holding the scimitar, that the moonstones on the scimitar also pulse at the same frequency. Frequency you've been
What?
known
Shit! What'd I
Kind
do?
as a yes communication. As one pulse comes through.
Will there be answers in the Moonstone Tower?
Same pulse comes through.
Do we possess the means to open one of these artifacts currently?
Same pulse.
Oh, I don't like that answer. That's my least favorite answer.
Third, I'm scared. What's happening?
I'll fuck. You know what? I'm sorry guys, I'm kind of playing by myself right now.
No, do your thing. Use it
Play with
all.
yourself.
I got nothing else to do.
I'm
Playing
really
with
starting for some divine
yourself.
guidance right now
Church
on
taints,
what the
all
fuck
that.
we should do. I got my church tape playing right now. I will do a channel divinity. Is that what it's called?
So your dump truck is blurry.
Yeah, what?
The
I
one
see
where I
you
roll the
white.
two
I'll figure it out.
Which one is that?
That is
Looking
yeah, I
for
believe
it.
it's channel divinity. Divine intervention, so that's next level.
Is that
Oh, I don't have it yet.
No.
Need to see it. I thought I did. I thought I got it this level, but I don't.
Next level.
Well, anyone else I can ask about something? I got one divination in me.
And it's only yes or no answers.
The divination is about an event that happened in the last few days.
I don't know. Something that would be information on Manchun, I think, would be good, but I don't know how to phrase that in a yes or no.
Is Manchun actively pursuing us?
What about? Well, we
I
know
think
he's
we
in
know
the
the answer to
artifact.
that. That's kind of
we
a yes.
dispersed his simulacrum. Perhaps there's a recharge time or something.
Or
Are
does
we
he know
being
where
watched?
we're going?
Yeah. This,
It is not that kind. It's about an event that's taking place. It's not a knowledge.
Did he find the
Like-
means in which to spy on us?
It's not an event.
I feel like we know that answer. He's taken our hair throughout the last few weeks to make copies of us. Perhaps we don't waste it. Perhaps
Has
we don't.
Mercs found a radio?
No, thank you.
I don't
Next. Any other anything else but the radio shit?
Perhaps ask about another problem we have with the branded Dominion. See how far they're coming down. See how close they are to actual intense war.
I had to ask a specific question of an event or goal
Oh.
within 7 days of having happened.
Oh, okay.
know. I don't know. I
It's
don't
not
normally talk to gods.
It's not as powerful as the. I've never communed like that, but I can only do that once a day at the moment. Well, let's just think about it, and I can't send any. I guess I could send more messages if anyone wants to.
Perhaps maybe ask if the sanctuary is safe.
Targa? Alright, I can fucking.
I'm just throwing. I'm spitballing.
I mean, why not, right? I can cast it at higher levels, right?
Which
It
spell?
doesn't have a button sending. It doesn't have a button in because it doesn't do
You
damage.
could still
I can still
spend.
do it though, right?
Yeah.
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 Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, I'll use a level 4 slot to.
It'd be wild if
Hit
the
up.
word count moved up with the spell slots.
That would be high. I cast this at level 9, and like, I'm sending a wall of text. I'm sending that late night text.
To who?
Targa.
Okay.
In the root land. Targa, we have acquired the Alyssa Stone. Should we bring it to you? If not, what do we do with it? Schwing is asking.
Roll a D100.
Oh, is he on there? Hell yeah. It's
Yeah.
gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Level 4 spell. 38. That's gotta be plenty.
You hear back.
Oh, thank God. Unless he's
I'm
stuck
having
with
a
Surge.
day with this camera.
Wonderful. I knew you would be successful. Please bring it here. I don't think it'll be able to arrive here, but if the stories are true. But yes, you should show it. Bring it. As far as you can.
Okay.
Your followers will love it. And then it kind of trails off.
So I've got several questions after. Message really needs more words here. So Targa said bring it, but it won't make it. But bring it as far as we can. He mentioned we have followers? Or we or you have followers? That I don't know quite what's happening with.
Yeah.
But he
I'm-
implied that it won't make it through the, I assume, the puddle jump that we had to do.
What puddle jump?
Just stay in the camper.
Holy shit.
God damn it, Surge.
I suppose we'll just find out when we get there. He said to just go ahead and bring it or whatever. So let's do it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
All right.
As we're traveling, can I take an inventory of all my shit?
Yeah, you have an inventory, right?
1 crane, 2 crane, 3 crane, 4 crane.
Kind of, yeah. So in my notes, I have Dragon Head. I think we still got that. Dragon
Yes,
Tail. I think we got that. Scales.
TV show.
For the amount, I have a bunch.
Yep, you got a shitload.
Minus one.
Can I count them? -1. I want to.
Oh, like a 250.
Holy jumping Jesus ass.
Good thing
Okay,
you
we're-
looted 251.
We killed a whole baby dragon.
It was an adult dragon.
Maybe like a young adult. That dragon wasn't shit.
Yeah. He didn't
It's a
have
weak-
Legos yet.
Weak dragon.
Dragon's a pussy and set us off on the worst dungeon crawl of our lives.
Literally.
No, with our bard having no more spells.
Yeah.
We
Two
deserved it.
psychic glances.
Just for everyone's edification, I, in addition, have 3 Velociraptor toes, 2 Triceratops horns. I still have a couple of mystery potions. And an
Our
unknown
identifier sucks.
paste.
Did you learn
Wish I
identify this
could
level,
do it.
Connor?
I've had it. I can just only do it once a day.
No, the spell. When you can learn new spells as a bard,
No.
you learn the spell.
No, did you? Did anyone else?
I like.
I
the
can't
once
learn
a
it.
day.
We're really pressed here for identify.
I know. I don't know if I can. Maybe I can learn it, but
I'm gonna take
can learn it
one-
for real. The one you have is from your
it's the
like,
the
campaign specific background you took.
right. Yeah.
Fucking funny.
Which worked out better than I thought. Thought that was gonna be OP, but it's been just right.
Yeah. No.
It's been the worst.
Yeah.
We've
been
not
slow.
taken any other actions because we have
Like, we gotta identify on back order.
Do I have a list?
We've got a fucking backlog of like we've got purple eye helmet, potion,
Green paste? I don't know. It's fucking glue. I don't.
Let's go to. We're going to the
Yeah.
sanctuary.
So as you guys are traveling, those of you up front, you do notice that animals. You start to see like jungle cats and small little, these little dinosaurs. If you ever saw the second Jurassic Park where they crash and they're kind of like they hop around, kind of. They kind of when they notice your glamper and start kind of walking with you. So like earlier on in the day, you like spot a cat and it kind of is jumping through the trees and it's following. And by the end of the night and by the time you are going to bed, there are a bunch of animals, birds and lizards, kind of walking in tow with you. They're not stalking you. They're not like, they're kind of going in whatever direction you're going.
I'm gonna give myself vigilant blessing. I don't trust him.
Coben, I think it's okay.
I
think
don't.
I know you don't, but do you want me to go ask one?
No.
Will
I
it
want
make you
to
feel better?
I want you to not engage at all. It would make me feel worse if you went and talked to them.
Why?
I just think it would go into a carnivorous party. What do you call those?
A
feeding
frenzy?
frenzy, perhaps.
Yeah.
Carnivorous party. I see why it didn't catch on. I'm gonna just watch them. I'm off put.
Well, you watch them and kind of monitor them, and they're not moving in a hostile way. Even the ones that are kind of larger creatures, that could be like a potential threat, like some of the jaguars and stuff. Kind of just take mind and are jumping through the trees, kind of following. And when you guys kind of ramp down for the night and the glamper stops, all the creatures kind of, you see some of them just sit down, some lay down. The jungle cat in the tree finds a nice spot and just nestles its head into the branch.
While we're here for the night, I'm gonna cast Speak with Plants.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Curveball.
pop that off.
Hey man.
Hey man.
Oh.
That's a deep cut.
Yeah. I'm like, what are they
Hey,
doing? I'm
man.
like,
I'm gonna
The awakened pot plant.
You He was just teaching
Holy
himself.
shit, that was great.
I'm gonna go up to a nearby tree, one that looks really old,
Okay.
real fucking old, like huge scars, limbs missing, but still healthy. And hey, Bati, have you ever seen Zafana act in a manner like this before? What the fuck? What's going on with these animals?
This old tree kind of sways. I mean, these trees here have very long trunks, and as they kind of reach towards the canopy, they're hundreds of feet high. But this one, just the roots kind of shift briefly.
Oh no, one of them's attacking.
They're attacking Dora.
And you just hear, not in a very long time.
Any idea as to why?
I am but a tree. I notice things, but not the reason why.
Do you ever
You
get
cool?
sad or lonely?
No.
'Cause that's good.
Tree. No, I don't.
Are
How
you
old
gonna
are
get
you?
this tree?
742.
That's kind of impressive.
Millennia.
Hours.
Fuck.
Well, okay, we're traveling and I've never seen animals. I'm kind of an animal guy myself, and I've never seen them move like this. Could you do me a favor and just keep an eye out for anyone that looks like, and then I'll just describe Manchun as best as I can. And maybe if
Okay.
we ever comes through here again, I'll ask you. That's all.
Sounds good. All right.
Oh, wait. Before we go, how long ago did you see the animals move in this manner? How many years? How many days?
512 years.
And how many days?
8.
I got nothing to do but count, okay?
Well, thank you, Mr. Tree. I hope you have a good long life here in the rainforest.
You got it.
Hey, man.
Yeah, that's all. I just
All right.
thought I could glean something.
Gotcha.
I thought
yeah, you
if
guys-
we're going to do a one-shot, I thought my backstory of being an abandoned potted plant in the pot of sentience would be a funny character.
Yeah, you guys bed down for the night. Another long rest. And when you wake up, you guys know that you have about a half day's travel of light travel to the Cascade Sanctuary.
My spell slots are back.
Oh, mine too.
And when you guys wake
I
up, there
didn't-
are more animals now about. There's even kind of a peace and harmony between the animals that would be prey and predators in a normal sense. They are just kind of out and about around.
Guys, this is crazy.
Perhaps we are heiresses as part of a large corporation. A Disney princess, if you will.
A what, princess?
A Disney.
Is this
Not
related
that
to
it
Latin
is
law?
a Disney.
Is that a foreign region? I've not heard that name.
No, it's much like a word of power. Best not speak it, lest you incur their wrath.
You just
Sounds
said
like
it
a-
twice.
Magical kingdom.
Is this like another brandish thing going on here? Do we need to worry about these Disneys?
Are there larger animals that have gathered?
I don't know.
If so, then yes.
A couple large lizards,
Some LLs.
bigger cats,
BCs.
like panthers and some jaguars. You kind of spot.
A little
nothing is
P&J.
nothing as big as like a triceratops or something of that scale that you guys have encountered
How-
out here. But
Can I tell how like Eagle-Eye and the rest of our friends are doing with the added people around, the added creatures? Like, are they kind of freaked out by it, or are they?
they're not. They almost seem more at peace.
Okay.
Perhaps this is what he meant. The animals will come to reclaim the artifact and we will not have it.
Maybe.
What if it's inside of it is an animal god? Can I do a religion check to see if the Titans had a nemesis animal being?
You can.
It's a reach. It's a real specific for I got a 10. I'll 10 to that thought.
Not gonna be enough.
Hey, maybe. Sounds possible.
You know, there are gods that take on the forms of animals. I think you've already kind
And
of
Titans
encountered
don't
one.
like gods, I know that.
Malar, Titans are almost separate from the structure of the gods. Like they don't partake in the Seldarin of the elves, the elvish gods, or anything.
Not their cup of tea.
Right.
Well, shall we carry on and figure this shit out?
I've been keeping, let's go. But as we go, I've been keeping a log now that I know how to write and read here of things. Does anybody else have some things that they need Surge to work on?
I
Perchance?
can't really. What?
Identify.
Well, I would love to know what this is, and I'll tap on the scroll.
I'm also picturing Schwing's list as drawings. It just says Surge and then like a drawing of a little helmet. I'm keeping a list now that I can write. It's like little hieroglyph.
If you want me to hold on to it, Dora, it'll have to be tomorrow.
What the fuck? What?
I think the helmet is high
Why?
on the...
Why tomorrow?
Because I just identify it takes
That
a while.
was yesterday.
That was yesterday. We just took a long rest.
I totally didn't hear that.
Lazy
I'm
bastard.
You
an idiot.
lazy.
When did we do that?
Yeah, always in the glamp, never wanted to come out. Doing
Lazy
nothing,
satyr
lazing
boy.
around.
You know
He
what?
was a satyr boy. She said so.
All right, boys.
No
That's
wonder that dumper is
good
so
night
thick,
stream.
don't
I'll see you
move.
later. I'm taking my computer and going home.
Doubt it.
No, okay, yeah. So
Every time we ask, you say,
The
"Oh,
scroll-
I'm tired. I don't know."
scroll of the helmet, which
I vote helmet is immediately useful.
I was just asking, guy. I'm not going to tell you one way or the other. You know, it's your deal, Surge. You do what you want.
Now, do what the group wants.
I'll respect the order. The helmet was first. Dora, I'll hand this back to you or hold on to it, but I'll get to it after this. And
Put it in the backlog.
look at this helmet. What
Sure.
does
We have to
hide
do
helmet.
like identification sprint reviews.
Yeah.
Hit that like and subscribe
Um,
button.
Yeah, as you cast Identify, looking at this bronze helm, the pattern of past the brow is kind of that of a brain exposed. It is a helm of telepathy,
Oh,
which you can.
where is that in here? I'll tell
It's in
everyone.
D&D Beyond. So, yep, you can go over properties.
You don't
Once you
have to read
identify
it to me, Surge. I know how to read.
He hasn't written it down though, has he?
Here, Sphinx, put this on. Oh, it requires attunement.
I'm not really a hat person. I like my ears to be able to breathe.
I thought it'd be funny if I like put the helmet onto somebody and then I like,
Yeah.
you know,
Does
it
Lionel have headwear?
it lets
Always wear the top hat.
it lets you detect thoughts while wearing this.
What's it look like?
Wild.
Looks like a brain.
It looks wild as fuck.
It does look wild.
It is a valid
Whoa.
statement. You're not the casual guy wearing this around.
Oh,
You have a
And,
monocle though, don't you?
That is
You
true.
I did have a monocle.
I always picture you with a monocle.
in addition to detecting a creature's thoughts, you can also give it a suggestion. So it's pretty good to have.
I think the purple will go with your dark complexion quite well, Lionel.
I don't know.
We can't give it to Dora. It would look ridiculous with a shell.
I think it would look very charming, yet tacky.
It would match my shell pattern.
Maybe we just sell it.
Imagine how gross a turtle with a brain pattern shell would look.
I never noticed this before, Dora, but you kind of look like a walnut from behind.
One guy's got a jumper, the other one's just look like a fucking nut.
You know, I have
That's
it.
what happened the
well-
last time you made fun of my shell.
He looked like something
I'm
else
not
last
making
session.
fun. I like walnuts. It's okay.
I already have something that can do similar things to this helmet. I don't need it.
I mean, I'll take it, but I don't
I
know
have
that
the
I
mask.
am going to use it.
If we're not going to use it,
Serge,
we
would
can
you like
just
it?
Sell it. I can.
Serge, you could do,
do
if
a
you're
lot
doing
of
metal
these
music,
things.
you could kind of go with a gua theme.
I can already detect thoughts.
But for the theme,
I like my little top hat that I've got on.
no one else likes the top hat. We've talked about it.
Doesn't matter. When have we talked about this? I don't remember this.
We talked about it. Looks like one of those little hats they give you ice cream in.
Maybe that's
Nothing
how I got this.
Your little horns. The tiniest top hat between two horns. It's just this big. Looks like it's got a string that comes around the bottom.
Dora, you're sure you do not want the helmet?
I mean, I have no opposition to taking it, but I'm not going to take it if someone else desires it.
Oh, I think you should
I
have it. You've been a great
Don't
help to
desire
us
it.
recently, and I think that you deserve it.
And I will graciously accept your gift.
I throw it.
Don't throw it, goddamn! It's probably expensive.
Why? We're not going to sell it.
No one's going to pay that much to wear that.
You know, you both make good points.
It's a fashion faux pas at best. It's so crazy.
So
Imagine walking into a dinner with that on. We've come to save your town. It's like, no, you have not. We are good. Town has been great recently, so
Sounds that way.
Whatever's happening here now is much better than what you're wearing right now.
whatever you're gonna bring to the situation.
What
here.
the fuck?
You are the danger.
So whoever's wearing it or not wearing it, that's what it is.
Dora's
You guys
Dora's like a dramatic
Dora.
turn over the shell.
travel half a day and reach the Cascade Sanctuary. The puzzle to entrance, most of you have already solved. So you know how to enter.
Do we try to bring
How
the
would you
crystal?
How would you like to enter?
I guess we climb the wall. Like we can
Well,
just
Somebody go in and
Um,
bring Taga out. I don't think this is going to make it through. I don't want to lose it.
Maybe
I don't know.
I wasn't planning on going in. I could hold on to it.
asked Sahanine if we possessed the means to open one of these. And she said yes. Perhaps opening it is what Targa expects when you try to bring it through a dimension. Perhaps that breaks the prism. And he was, by the way, Shving, he was very pro that. Perhaps you take it to the top and dive with it. And do the honors.
And if it doesn't go through, we'll sit here and watch it while you
If it
talk to
doesn't go through,
Targa.
just hold it above where you're going to land so it doesn't hit you in the face at that speed.
That's a good point. I wouldn't want to harm my pretty face.
Or the other face.
Remember that last time you tried to jump down riding a rock and you fell under the rock and you crushed yourself?
Yeah. Let's not bring history into this. We don't need to fucking have an exam later.
Oh, that was so funny.
You know, you all laugh, but I think about that every day.
We do as well.
Well, don't repeat yourself. And good luck.
Is everyone fine with the potentially opening? Targus Leash appears to think that is the correct move.
We'll have to learn how to open it at some point.
Honestly,
Question is, can
I
it be
just
closed again
wish,
if we need to?
just wish we knew more about it. I don't think if Manchun wants it open too, maybe the first one to get to it has a better chance at something. I don't know. It's kind of
Maybe get Targa first. Maybe Targa knows how to open, or if it should be open even. Lionel makes a point.
He said to bring it. That's what his words were exactly. Bring it as far as you can. I don't think it will make it if the stories are true, is what he said to me. Which means he would expect us to go until failure.
What if we bring him on this side just
Yes,
to witness it? Bring him out here first. And then we'll
That'll
try
take
to...
a day for us.
Yes.
Gives me something to identify. Wait, no.
You're really just not working that hard. It's gonna take all day.
If you go in and then you come out, it's been a day on the outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Let me
I can
hold
stay
this
out here and
Lionel.
identify the scroll.
Nope.
Serge
What
and
a-
I can stay in the glamper.
Dora, hold
Gotta-
on to
gotta
this.
look-
I'll be right back, okay?
For some reason, I don't feel
You'll
safe
be
with
at
Dora
day
and the
minimum,
glamper
You're
around
not going to be
here.
right back.
I'm gonna hand the Alessa stone to Dora. Climb up. I'll be back as fast as I can. Jump in. Go talk to
Alright.
Targa.
So you're the only one going in?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go in, grab Targa, bring him out.
This is the first
Perfect.
time we've ever let Shving alone with an important story decision. What could go wrong?
This is his story, though.
I know, but I support it.
Oh yeah. So you guys see Sving jump off and just dive into the puddle, and disappear.
I assassinate Targa. No, I'm kidding.
And we'll take our
Just that.
5-minute break here, and we'll come back after there, and we'll do both.
Anyways, we're back.
Welcome back. Let's inside first.
Couple cocktails.
Sving, as you through the water and kind of splash out as water's all over. You're completely wet, but you've been in this place before. There are fewer tabaxi. In fact, there's just one. Targa. And then the 3 that are watering the tree. And she seems excited but expectant. And oh, I knew you could do it, Sving.
Targa, how are you? How long has it been?
It's hard to keep track down here.
Well, the Gators and I, we fucking made it at the expense of many a clan member. We tried to save most of them, but it just didn't work out, and I apologize.
Will be more. I assure you of that. Come with me.
Okay.
And she kind of walks out of the cave here, and behind you hear the splashing of the buckets of water from, the kind of cloaked figures. As she kind of leads you out of the cave, and she walks in a cove that has no tide out into a vast ocean of nothingness. But all of it here is about an inch deep as you just kind of walk through. It's not ambient forest. I will do this though. Not as mysterious though. That's better. As Sving, I've always believed in you. I knew you. You were always one of the better hunters.
I'm not bad.
Well, it's not about just hunting. You had something else to you. Something, a camaraderie. You not only hunted, but you also looked out for those around. A rare circumstance for the jungle. And she's kind of ushering you out into this vast ocean. It's a very big and dangerous world out there.
Yeah.
Been in here for quite some time.
You should come outside and see what we've brought.
I'm afraid if I do that, the time will catch up to me.
We'll see.
But she kind of reaches into part of her cloak that has been hidden underneath, kind of in her bust, and she pulls out a Wildeco amulet of pristine nature, similar to the one you saw in before that you tried to identify. But this one looks higher quality, better make. Manchun, sorry, I shouldn't know that. Whoever was tailing you did not get this, but I was given this by my great-grandfather, who was the old leader of the Wildeco tribe. And she kind of outreaches her hand. I think that is on you now, Sving.
Zagatas and I, we've got a lot to do. I've made some promises, and I'm not sure that I should be the one to stay and rebuild the tribe. I think it should be you. But if you cannot leave, it's going to be very difficult.
Well, here's the thing. I've been in here long enough, waiting for an opportune time, waiting for the ones who could see my messages to come through, waiting for the right time. I think now is the time. And again, she kind of shakes her hand with the necklace. Please.
Put my hands out.
She puts the necklace in your hands. I can lead the tribe for whatever time I will have left, but I don't think it will be long. There are other things afoot out there, Sving, and I think you should stay with your team and figure it out. But You are the leader now, Sving. You are the leader of the Wildeco tribe, and you must... I need guidance on what to do while you're finishing your task. When I led, it was everyone. I led everyone to stay quiet and stay hidden, and that didn't work. We tried to hide from the slavers, and it did not work. Will you lead with a level of gallantry that will allow us to, fight back and stay ready?
Always. You know me, I'm the wild card.
Or will you lead with as a vanguard of the Wildeco, where you lead by example, doing daring things and inspiring others? Or will you tend to the wounds and make sure everybody's safe?
All of it. All of it.
This is where the video game dialogue comes up. Which one do you choose?
Fuck.
Remember, you can always choose to kill him.
Yeah, you can't.
The secret hidden
fourth
third
option, shank.
3 options?
Yep. Basically leading by example. Kind of leading for kind of combat and readiness to the tribe. They'd be more of a warrior, like leading to be more like hunters and navigators, leading to be more militaristic or more like tending to the area of like tending to the area, not only the area but each other in the tribe.
This is our home. We've been here for so long. Also, our history has been that of oppression in some circumstances. I think now that Manchaka is no more and Chuso is no more, we stay here and build a community here in the jungle. Of course, like you said, I have a lot left to do, but you'll be here for a while, right? You'll be here when I get back?
Yes. I will go with you, and I will instill my knowledge on those that will follow. Tend to the tribe, as you say. With a great resolve of nature, and teach them kindness and tenderness. And I've added a feat to your character sheet.
Oh shit. I'll look later.
Yeah.
Look later now, bitch.
I can instill knowledge upon you while you're here, but I think we should probably get going.
You're coming topside.
I will use whatever time I have left to show the tribe tenderness and kindness towards each other, and we will rebuild.
Do you want to see it? And I just kind of smile and lean in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Elisa.
Yeah. All right. Let's go.
How much time in this kind of suspended animation would you like to spend with Targa?
I guess not a lot, because I know the consequences of such, but enough time to be able to ask Targa about any bits of wisdom to give Sving about leading a tribe, about just how to make the right decisions, how to just pick his brain a little bit before we leave regarding
Mm-hmm.
leading an entire fucking people. Because holy shit, that's a big
So-
weight.
Is this days of knowledge? Do you stay a week or two? How long are you staying here?
I can identify so much shit. Don't worry about it.
It's gonna be the hardest Surge's work.
I didn't think I was gonna make this hard of a decision. I'll roll a D8 -1 for number of days that I stay.
Okay.
Seven -1, 6.
So you stay for the better part of a week down here. I mean, sit down,
It's
but
not a week in
wherever you're at.
days. Like it's not a week down here, but it's a week up there.
It
Ish.
is only ever one day out there.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Well, fuck. I misunderstood. Make it 6 years. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
I'll stay down here for as long as it takes to like get prepared. 6 years is kind of a long time, but
You're a really bad student though, so like maybe.
I just learned how to
That's
read
so
like a
weird,
fucking week
though.
ago.
This
The Goku training
What?
chamber.
was the
Yeah.
Goku training chamber of teaching you how to read that I way back.
How are you formulating Targa's time?
In the same capacity.
So he's been down
It's
here
just-
probably for like a decade or two. I would
Yeah,
imagine.
but we've been here and he hasn't been here.
It could have been 1,000 years in Targa's time.
I know, but then we would have seen him go in at some point, or I don't know.
No, he would have gone in normal time, and then we went and visited him, and he's like, "Oh, what's up? Yeah, come back when you do that." And it could be like 1,000 years later, and he's like, "Ah, you're done." And he's just been bucketing this route with these guys. Fucking
I know.
every day they wake up, they bucket, they go back to sleep, they wake up, they bucket their route.
I don't
He's
know.
not even bucketing; he's middle managing 3 people whose only job it is to dump buckets.
So you said 6. How long are you saying? Over time, you spent, let's say, a couple days go by.
let's say 6 weeks.
Okay.
Just like
Yeah, it's been.
training and learning and just trying to like get the base. What's the word I'm looking for? Vibe. Just the base vibe down of being the new Wild Code leader. Like,
Make a charisma check.
fuck you. My Christmas so bad. 10.
10.
Kicks me out after 2 days. It's like, all right, that's enough.
No, this is for like the entirety of the thing. The DC raises or lowers based on. So you spend 6 weeks down here. Target instilling knowledge on you, teaching you how to lead, teaching you everything they've learned through cryptic stories and direct orders on some days. All while kind of doing laps around this vast ocean of whatever strange demiplane or plane of existence you're in.
I imagine the first week is just like, all right, you gotta water the tree. And so
You do notice that you have nothing to do with the tree of watering it. The 3 that do they don't ever break stride watering the tree. And with those 6 weeks go by, you needed to meet a 10 DC, by the way. In months it was 10, in days it was 5, in years, the other way. But yes, gain +1 in charisma.
oh shit, I'm even now.
Even flat 0.
Even flat 0. Yay.
But after those 6 weeks, Targa goes, okay, I think you are ready.
Now that you're as charismatic as an average person, I think you're good.
Let's go meet the tribe. And you guys go through the puddle.
Oh my god, is Targa just gonna like Dorian Gray turn into just like age 1,000 years because his painting he looked at?
So, everyone not in, you guys know and have a day before you know that Sphinx is coming out. God damn it, that fucking
cow
cow.
walks up. Moo! I'm in a jungle. Moo!
I really like that ambiance so much, but then the fucking cow comes in. Moo!
What are you going to
So-
identify today, sir?
It is midday,
Your
right
attitude
on
problem.
the clock of noon. You guys have a full day before you know Sphinx comes back out.
Well,
What's everyone's thoughts?
he said he'd be like right out, and
We know it's minimum a day. Like,
Yeah.
it's not a mystery what's happening.
still.
Stop trying to get around identifying an item with exclusive.
All right. Give me Dora your scroll.
Give
Hand
scroll.
him my scroll.
Rock, give
Give
scroll.
scroll.
He always gets like this
Did
when we make him.
I feel like I'll cast Identify, but I feel like maybe I've tried this before.
Make an Arcana check.
It's coming back to me now. I think this is not the first time I tried to identify this scroll. All right, Arcana. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, 14.
You're in the glamper, kind of going back through and identifying. You're like, I think I have done this before.
Yeah.
You have.
Yep.
So identifying it a second time, something else happens as you're like,
Oh.
as you're like identifying, looking at the scroll.
Mhm.
Who would be nearby in this situation to
I
see?
was just belligerent. I was just like belittling
I'd be
him.
nearby.
I would have been nearby so I could
Yeah,
tell him he's lazy.
probably sit across from him.
I think we're all bullying. I think so.
Why?
Bullying.
This is so mean.
Yeah, as
Yeah.
well, all four of you make dex saving throws.
Cool.
As the scroll, as you get a little closer and trying to
Glad
figure
you're all
out,
here. Now.
it just
Natural one.
it's kind of like flickers, and then and this pulse of thunder energy just kind of crackles and explodes in the back of the glamper. I think.
Pretty
Oh,
good,
no.
except for Coben.
21.
25.
And I'm
got
also
a
I'm also
critical
resistant
success.
to thunder.
To
Crit.
Everyone, Surge success, Dora success, Lionel success, Quoben natural 1, failure.
That's my second
Quoben take
natural run of the session.
36 thunder damage. The others take half of that.
I
Hey,
take,
everybody, nobody's gonna die.
I take a quarter of it because I'm resistant to thunder.
Serge, why did you identify that?
36.
peer pressure. I don't want to do it. I
We
didn't want
you
to.
to identify that.
And the shimmer and glow that was surrounding the scroll is still there. As it kind of, after the discharge goes off, you can still
Yeah.
kind of see like the, as you didn't break through whatever.
Pillows are all over the glamper.
Would I have
brains
learned any
everywhere.
sort of reason as to why
Everybody's hair is like,
it gave off that lightning
Don't
electricity?
identify it again.
Oh, don't worry, I can't. Not at least for 24 hours.
Yeah, there is.
Like,
an,
would I have learned anything like why it exploded? Maybe.
abjuration magic is what you learned as you're like, oh yeah, I remember that.
This seems familiar. Wait, boom.
Explosion seems a lot like abjuration. All right.
I hand it back to Dora. Yeah. Nothing new. Sorry.
That was certainly new.
Oh.
how big are the Triceratop horns that we got?
I mean, pretty big.
They're pretty big. Okay.
probably 4 to 5 feet. I mean, they're big beasts.
Mm-hmm.
Just like me. Because we're out here, I'll commune again.
Sure.
Or, well, maybe I'll do that tomorrow. You said you prepped for it. I just realized I have legend lore as a possible, but I don't have it prepped today.
Okay.
I'm gonna say I've been working on something. It's meant to be quite terrifying, but I'd like to get everyone's opinion on it. If you wouldn't mind subjecting
Turns around
yourselves
with
to a
his
quick
brain
test.
helmet. I've been working on something quite terrifying.
Give him the blue steel.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna use my Hour of Reaping. And each creature within 30 feet has to succeed on a Wisdom saving throw DC 15 or be frightened until the end of my next turn.
What does that look like for Dora?
I think I feel like he takes the shadows and the glamper from like the lanterns and stuff, and he like manipulates them to like almost a Grim Reaper-esque cloak, and it just gets really dark, like concentrated darkness, and then it dissipates.
Ah! Ah!
Quite
Ah!
terrifying.
In the side, what is that? Who are you?
A new party trick.
Object permanence apparently left Quoven. Who are you?
He only had it when he has the mask on.
Am I the only one that failed?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yet again.
I've rolled
Oh,
6
wait.
is the highest I rolled, so really.
That was a
I just
natural 1
wanted
plus 5. No.
Test it out.
It was. Oh, yeah, it was bad.
And I.
Oh yeah.
And you can do that just. Whenever?
As it would appear from my teachings.
Who taught
In
you?
the ancient
that?
wisdom, it has no limited use.
I thought you made pizza.
I do make pizza, but
Mhm.
every everyday job needs a nightman.
Jesus, nightmare, more like it.
That's
Well,
all I've got.
I'll commune. Sahanine, sorry for. I know I just got this spell, and I'm sorry if I'm being annoying. This type of power is new to me, but is what's inside of the crystal? Should it stay inside?
The moonstones around you. You're referring to
The
the artifact. You get a different pulse. Just woo, woo, which you understand as no.
Is identifying it able to open it? If we make Surge do it?
Oh my god, again? Really? No, I want to rest.
Here's his name as I'm talking to my god. Surge. He's like, what did he say? What?
I could tell by the look on his face he's
Um,
bringing it up.
I'm like talking to the hammer and I just look at him.
You get the same response. No. To the question of will identify open it.
want to open this goddamn scroll.
Is what's inside the scroll, or should that stay inside the scroll case? I say with my hair still lightning-fied up from the thunder. Fuck.
You get a different, like, resonating frequency. You get one word answer. Unclear.
Fuck. Well, Lionel,
Yes, sir.
I've searched for guidance on the crystal, and Sehanine says we should open it. What's inside must come out.
Okay.
A divine guidance.
How do we do that?
Attempt to take it through the portal?
I don't think it could go through the portal as instructed.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Attempt and maybe it'll shatter. I could hit it with the hammer.
Is it like a Prince Rupert strap? Where if we like smash the tail, it like explodes into a billion pieces and opens?
I don't think it has a tail.
It's just teardroppy.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
Kirby frantically like, what
Yes.
the fuck did you just bring up?
I was
Okay.
Googling that, but once he said it like teardroppy, I understood what it was. Yes.
There's a tail?
There's not a tail, but it would.
Oh.
It
Like
would,
a little-
It would,
Yeah.
it would break in the same way.
Should I attempt to destroy it?
Perhaps outside, not in the glamper.
Fair point.
The glamour, just all the shit that you guys have been setting back up, is just
The pillows are
bouncing
everywhere.
around in there.
Wait, has Schwing returned yet, or is he gonna come back and we're like,
No.
It's gonna be like
guys have a whole
smoke
day
billowing
with
Have a
out.
whole day,
come
dude.
back and we'll show you the artifact of our people. He left us for one day. Find a nice rock and I'll try and break it.
Try it.
Art, is there a stone on the ground?
Oh no.
Do you put it? Yeah. There's like a rock.
Like
Yeah,
a
there's
flat
rock.
rock?
Table
Yeah.
rock.
Are we sure this is the correct approach?
No.
No.
I hit it.
I'm backing up.
Make it
I'm taking
attackable.
cover.
I'm gonna can I give him advantage? I'm gonna hold it,
Yeah.
and then right when he's I'm gonna let go. I'm gonna
Oh,
let go.
God.
He's like punting the football guy.
Yeah, exactly. Just barely holding it still.
Oh my god, this is all right.
Are we sure this is the right thing? No.
No.
Okay. I didn't think so either.
Hit that shit. With the
Oh my
baton.
god, dude. Gentleman's 20
Roll damage.
for a
With advantage?
9. Yeah, I rolled a high 9. 12 bludge. Obviously green flame blade, because we always have. 8 fire, and then we're gonna roll a radiant damage, because here we are. 1 radiant.
As you kind of hold the hammer above your head and just come down as Lionel moves his hands out of the way just at the very last second, almost as you guys have practiced this sort of technique. Just as your hammer strikes, it kind of this dust kind of fills the area, and
Oh.
when you pull back, the rock underneath has completely split and shattered, but the artifact is intact and looks unharmed. As those of you, both of you, with your high perceptions and investigations,
We got it covered over here. What happened? I give a
These
magnifying
da-
glass.
as the bludgeoning damage did not seem to make any effect at all, the fire kind of flickered down the sides and off into the sand and stuff, and didn't have an effect. The radiant also did not have an effect.
Well, I can't tell you that I'm shocked, sir.
I thought it would work. Well,
Well, if it's a mean to keep things out, I'm sure it's got very high magic set.
Should I?
I'm not saying you're weak, sir, but
from the top.
I don't know if that'll work either.
Coben, I think
So-
it's best to just
Go for
let
it.
it go until Taga comes back.
I'm gonna climb at the wall.
Oh god.
Climb it.
Damn it.
Not a good idea.
You give us 1 day of downtime, like we're immediately up to no good and be like 100%. All right, my athletics climb.
We won't see it. We won't see
Well,
it.
natural one. I'm fucking out here. I can't roll today.
Yeah.
Natural one. This wall is
Much harder than you previously have.
I've changed something on the wall. I use steps a night and I fly up.
Jesus.
I forgot I could fly for a minute, Lionel. I got excited.
First, as you climbed a little bit up and fell back down, take 6 bludgeoning.
I'm pretty hurt, guys.
Good.
I
You
am
deserve
not
it.
saying-
You guys see Quoben climb up.
Trying to
about
break
20
your
feet and
friend's
just-
toy. That's what you get.
What if he got knocked out from the fall?
There's blood coming down from my ears that just wasn't there before. I'm bloodied.
I'm gonna be at the
Like,
bottom of the pool, just in case the rock doesn't go through. I'll snag it.
All right.
Should I throw it, like toss it up, or just drop it, or is it like a throw?
I think a drop is fine.
Just nuclear explosion.
And then just
Fuck. You hear fuck from the top.
Lionel just splashes in a puddle and like the water gets on your boots a little bit. But
Oh,
it's
like
like a
snag
dense
it.
medicine ball. It doesn't bounce. It doesn't. It just it just hits and just sticks.
We're two squirrels, just both of us trying to crack a nut. It just won't get.
Sir, could you hold it like this?
I come down and get it.
Bleakmet, and I'm gonna summon my bow.
But then what? Just wait till I show you the sacred artifact of our people.
Jesus Christ.
It's like got mud on it.
I'm
on the
so glad
handle-
I'm not there right now.
On the handle,
so
I've
glad.
created these like little like pokers, so I'll slide my finger across it. No, take some lightning
Take
damage
a-
real quick,
Yeah.
or crimson right. And I'm going to fire at it. I'm gonna fire at it.
Yeah. Roll to hit.
Oh my
Uh
god.
oh. Uh-oh.
This is why you get us in combat for a month. Because this is what we do out of combat.
Uh-oh.
I
Natural
will
one.
say that your first attack is it kind of ricochets off and doesn't hit it square as a.
Ugh. Okay, keep it still, sir.
But I'm certain that this
Because it wasn't
this
my
is more
fault.
this is more than one round
I'm
thing.
just keeping it still. I don't know what you want.
Just stop shaking
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna hold it this way.
Okay. Oh, perfect.
Maybe this above the head works.
Another.
That the dice are like, don't do it, guys. What do you?
2 natural 1.
Jesus.
Oh shit.
That is a lot of natural 1s. The last 3 rolls have been nat 1s.
I've done through myself.
Holy shit.
Oh man.
Coben, Lionel, just let it go.
Serge, you hold it.
What are you
Maybe
gonna
No!
do? Identify it, Serge?
No, just give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Here, I'll take it.
Insult it
What does-
and do some
Damage to the
psychopath.
rock.
I can't. I should be insulting you two.
Try it.
Ugly.
I'm gonna shoot it again. I'm gonna shoot it again.
Was that ugly question mark?
No, it was a statement.
Can I try one more time?
There's no way you rolled third, right?
There's no way there can't be, and if there is, I'm signing off. Oh my god, 19.
Barely not.
It doesn't roll damage.
Okay. So, a 1 plus 6 is 7. Since he's holding it, I get sneak attack.
The enemy. Since I'm holding the enemy creature.
For another 8 points, and then I get
Jesus.
I forgot.
This
I
is
think
so
it's a
stupid.
Crimson
Yeah,
Right
it is.
die. D4.
After this
3
one,
points of lightning.
I'm gonna go up and try to take the stone from Coben unless something starts to happen.
So you dial in after the first
Yeah.
two.
Force and lightning.
As the lightning's kind of crackling around the arrows that you shoot, force damage, and when the force arrows connect, who's holding it?
Quoben.
Owen?
Make a dex save.
Again?
Uh-oh.
Yep.
1.
Oh my god, 18.
So
Oh.
bad.
I was ready. I was horse dancing while I held that. Ready for any inclement situation.
4 psychic damage, but
Ow! I did something!
the force damage connects and kind of breaks through, and Quoben, you even feel it get a little lighter for a second. But in that like brief moment of like the kickback of the connection of it, the lightning damage seems to flicker off and do nothing.
Force works?
Seems like force got through, but it was not enough damage. And then just in that brief moment, then you feel it kind of regenerate, as it almost seems like one round of like you need more damage than what you did to
Gotcha.
it.
God.
Mine-
Force damage seemed to work.
It felt like that did something.
Did it?
It felt like it.
Okay, maybe you don't hold it.
I have a headache now.
Maybe you shouldn't hold it then.
I'm bleeding from my nose now. I look really bad. I'm at under a third health.
I'll walk up and heal Coben a little bit, and then I'll take the what do you call it?
Science is dangerous.
Yeah. I'll
Wait,
give
but
you-
my bow's damage does something, Sedge.
Yeah, maybe, but
No, it does.
No, it doesn't.
It does do
No,
something.
it does do it, Serge.
okay, all right. Well, do you really want to do something without Sving being here?
Could
He
be a
probably tried to
day.
stop us. Sahneen, Serge,
Sving,
told
Coben.
me it shouldn't stay in. Sahneen herself.
I don't know this Sahanine, but I know Sving.
Shut your mouth.
And Sving would not approve. We've found some evidence of how to destroy it. Open it, maybe. But I think we need to wait for him to get back. He'll be back in... What time of day is it? In a couple hours.
Early afternoon.
It was like
Literally a day,
it was like 30
Sedge.
minutes before we decided to start doing this.
Let's just wait.
You've been gone not long.
He just
Well, should we bust this thing open?
yeah,
Coben. You've hurt yourself more than we've hurt the stone,
Like
so let's
like
just
a Kinder Egg.
wait.
The only thing hurting us is your attitude, Serge. I'm
no,
gonna
I can't.
cast this on myself.
What?
Guess what?
Cure wounds. The only thing hurting us is your attitude.
Oh, I was about to. Okay.
Oh, you can do it too. There's plenty left. Holy shit! What a garbage level 4 spell.
Ooh.
Ugly.
Yeah.
Ugly?
I'll give you one at.
2-1-1-2. Gross.
I'm gonna give you one at second level. You insulted me a little bit. But a good roll. 14.
Did more than my
14.
level 4
Yeah.
spells that I just used.
Let's just wait until Sphinx comes back. Yeah.
Oh, day, Serge.
So go rest. You look like you need it.
Saying I'm ugly again.
Think so. Fine, I won't shoot it. I'll summon my bow back. But let me take a look at it.
I'll take a look at it too. I haven't actually seen this thing up close
Oh,
yet.
now you're interested in the investigation, Serge?
Yes,
What
now
are
I
you
am.
Tomorrow?
I could.
Didn't you already identify this?
No, not the stone. The stone is brand new. I've identified the scroll before.
He's already used his identifier for the day.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
I know. I thought you identified it the day we found it.
No.
The stone? No.
He didn't have it.
Oh, of course he fucking didn't have it.
I'm doing the best I can.
It's not that good. I hand it
Thanks.
over.
I got we rolled 2 nat ones. That was crazy.
I have some ideas for tomorrow as well.
Like?
Worst
Okay.
case, I can bring spiritual weapon, and we can pummel
Hit
it.
at the same time.
It might.
That's true.
Your bow, Lionel. What type of what does it do when it hits someone? Would you say? I see a lot of
It
lightning.
uses its own magical ammunition, and it does forceful damage. It's kind of hits you from the inside, not really.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know if I can do a lot of force. I feel like this thing probably needs a lot of force damage at once. Because from a distance, it looked like it took some damage, and now it's back to full.
Oh yeah, I didn't hit it right. He kept holding it and shaking it. So.
I saw those first 2 shots. Don't blame Kobe.
Oh, well, at least I did something, Serge.
I look at my watch. Where's Sphinx?
You've got 23 more hours.
It's been 45 minutes.
Oh, Jesus.
He's
So-
up the patience to go through a 6-week training thing, and we're like 45 minutes. What the fuck?
So we can kind of speed up for
Yeah.
the rest of the day here.
Mhm.
If anyone wants to do anything, we can quickly go through it, but we'll go to the next day.
For the Star Caller, I kind of want to make an Arcana check on it to see if, well, I want to make a check on it to see if the bow is actually what's magical, or if the enchantment on the bow is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, can I, like almost like a hex blade thing? Like,
Mhm.
can I make anything this damage?
Yeah, you can make an
style
Arcana
stuff?
check.
These have writing on them, right?
The artifact?
Yeah. That no one knows the language to? It appears
Nobody
to be.
has identified it yet, yeah.
Is it
Or the
Fey
sym-
Fiend or
Or the
Undead?
symbol on it. Faye would help here.
Ooh. Okay, advantage.
Oh, fuck. It's only her.
Natural 20 for 25.
Here we
Um,
go.
All right. It is
Wait,
not
I
a
need to
bow
get
that
my
has been
pen.
enchanted. It is not a bow that has been enchanted. It is this. When you attune to it, you had this, the celestial shape of stars kind of tattooed to your skin, and when you fleegment, those stars come off and form a bow.
Mhm.
But the bow is made out of stardust and
Oh, okay.
resembles it. It is completely magical, and
Okay.
with your nat 20, it is probably the Star Caller. With the nat 20, Celestian. This is his materialization to the material plane.
Oh.
The whole god?
This is what is left.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And you've already
Damn.
the bow and has already been awakened, but taking it and upgrading it further would probably generate a direct correspondence with the god.
Do we know how we unlock that knowledge?
So for all the items that upgrade, I have unless I forgot there, I've put how to upgrade it at the bottom of the text.
Okay.
For most of, if not all of them.
Guys, we have to go shopping, and I need about 4,000 gold.
Just stop by the casino.
All right. So as Lionel's,
Same as Celestian, right? Or okay.
as that is happening, anything else need to happen before we just skip ahead?
I don't think so.
We try, guys.
All right. Night passes, you guys sleep. When you wake up, Sphinx went in around midday. In that morning time, those few hours, not only do more animals start to kind of congregate, ragged hunters start to walk out of the woods. 10, 15, just carrying their belongings. Some of them scorched and burned. Some of them looking like members of Munchaka, frazzled. You see some tabaxi coming through to the Cascade Shanks over here. There are 40, 50 hunters and gatherers coming to the sanctuary. Early morning. Hours go by. That 50 turns into 100. Turns into 150. Just a whole congregation, mostly quiet, waiting. Kind of ominous to you guys as they're kind of forming around, but their attention doesn't seem to be directed towards you.
What can I try and figure out? What are they focused on?
Yeah, they all seem to be kind of directed or in an expecting way towards the Cascade Sanctuary where you expect Sphinx to be coming out.
Should we try one more time before Sphinx gets back?
No, I think.
God damn it.
Before he gets back and says, "Don't try."
I assume we long rested during the night. I can
Yeah.
try to identify it. Should I identify it when Squeak gets back? I mean, when
Do it.
Sphinx gets back?
Fuck it.
No,
We can tell him what's up afterwards.
outside the door of the Glamper and watch.
Oh yeah, I'll identify the artifact.
All right. So you cast Identify on the artifact
Mm-hmm.
somewhere in the mid-morning as
Deck saves.
a bunch of these hunters and gatherers and commoners and those warrior people, some of them start to gather. You don't get much knowledge from it. You do get type of magic, the school, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
which I will give you. I need to get that up real quick. But you also gather the symbol on it is in relation to a Fey god
Mm-hmm.
called Eravin Illisir.
I don't know how
Which
to
I
spell
will-
that. Okay, can you?
Just type to you in the streaming channel.
Thank you.
The School of Magic is Abjuration.
Shall I do my best? We're all in agreement that I should open it before she gets back.
No,
No, I think we should wait.
this takes a lot of force in one quick action.
I like you.
I don't think one person can do it alone.
Do it with magic.
Hmm?
I have a spell to try.
Sphing will be back in a moment. Let's just wait for Sphing either way.
Ugh.
Right, Dora? What do you think?
It's more.
You've been quiet.
I'm contemplating this scroll.
Should I try
Now
the scroll?
The danger scroll?
I don't know. That's what I was thinking about. Is if we can take these same methods and try to open the scroll case, but I'm afraid to damage what's inside.
No, it should be
To-
fine.
To reiterate, since it has been identified twice now, you only get one school of magic from the artifact. You got multiple from when you identified the scroll, as there was whatever the creators of this case have put on it, and then there have been like subsequent measures after that have either been enchanted by somebody or whatnot. But there are levels to the scroll.
This thing has like 7 locks behind it, kind of a thing.
I think you gathered there were 3.
Okay.
Third
Good
time's
night.
a charm.
Shall I try it? Dora, it's your artifact. I won't be able to try it on the illicit stone if I do it. I'm much like Surge in this way. I get the once, and then tomorrow I'll come back.
Happy to let you try.
He's getting it now. Yes.
All right, I'm going to attempt to dispel good and evil. And it lists Fey Fiend. It's kind of, I don't know, it says creatures, but
Mhm.
I'm going to try it on an object. So that's kind of up to you,
Yeah.
I guess. But it lists...
I got it.
Okay. So,
As you cast Dispel Evil and Good, it does not seem to remove the first layer of defense.
yours is boring. I shake it.
You hear a little.
Something's in there, though.
More members of this kind of eccentric band of tribesmen kind of come out.
Should be back in a moment.
And you can recognize one as this old tabaxi kind of breaks through the crowd. Just a cane in one hand. Kind of walks towards the sanctuary. And just kind of then slowly kneels down. Should be any minute.
Wait, is that Sleesh?
Which you guys recognize as Targus Leash.
He looks old.
Yeah, but is today his tomorrow too? Because we didn't see him go in yesterday.
What?
You can't just ask people if today is their tomorrow.
Do you know what I mean, though?
I don't know if I'm following exactly, no.
Like, you know, when you enter, you come in a day after. Or you come out the day after.
The fuck is happening?
This is a riddle. Holy shit.
You mean like today is his tomorrow? When he went in, he went in yesterday. We were already here. He was in there before yesterday.
What I'm saying.
As Fing
Clay.
kind of flop out like a fish at the sanctuary, and when you stand up, kind of pat yourself off.
Vata's
look out.
not my favorite.
You're just talking to Targa as you look back. You're alone. You don't see anyone. As you kind of look out, you see this semicircle and a glamper to the offset to the right here, and Quogan,
Hey guys.
the Gators. But now is an audience of about 200 with Targa kind of coming up front and center. Just slowly stands up on you can see posturing on a cane. Just, you've made it. I hope my wisdom has instilled something upon you.
Why are you dry?
I've been out for quite some time.
And so old.
Yes, I've still got some in me.
I kind of just look down at the amulet that is now around my neck. Look back at him.
As you guys all see these members, what was the Manshaka guardsmen, hunters nearby, anyone. They all look a little lost, but in the past, but now they are here with some direction. As they all look to you, Sphing, for some sort of guidance. Well, as Targa speaks up, Sphing, I have already started my training with them, as you suggested. Keep each other safe. Show great resolve in our hearts. The will to go will be strong. Would you like to say anything to them? As they all kind of look towards you, and you guys all see the Willico tribe kind of kneel down in unison towards Sphing.
I am not good at speaking at all, and I can hardly read.
It's a strong opener.
I feel that only recently have I gained the courage to speak to holy shit, says a lot of you. All I can say is this. Take care of one another. You are family. And if there's anything I've learned, is that you should never abandon your family, as I have in the past. Corbin, Serge, Lionel, and Dora. This is my new family. And you shall take care of... I shall take care... Fuck! Give me a minute. You shall each take care of one another, as each of them has taken care of me. It is only by their strengths, the might, the wisdom, and the cunning that I stand before you here today. Hey, bring me the stone. Come on! Who's got it? I'm looking around.
I think I've got it because I tried to identify it, so I'll give it to him.
Give the stone, Zard.
What is taking
With
me so long?
this, the only reason I stand before you today was this. Are these men here? They are my family. I respect them. I love them. You need to do the same, not only to each other, but the forest and the creatures that surround you. Welcome home.
As they all kind of cheer in excitement, stand up, start clapping, you guys all kind of hear a jeering and a celebratory kind of excitement about the crowd as they kind of get close. They come closer and all kind of one by one come up to you, Sphing, and give you a pat like, oh, thank you so much. We will not disappoint you. And you do sense a great camaraderie in this group as the Wildeco tribe of the rainforest is being rebuilt. Except this time by you.
Alright, Colbin, do the thing you do with the food. We got a lot of mouths to feed.
I wish you would have told me.
I fucking didn't know. I've been down there for 6 weeks.
In 1 day. You're so dramatic. I can't. Everyone, there's no food.
Aren't there hunters? Aren't they hunters?
There's no food, everyone. I'm sorry.
They bring out these large beasts that can be skewered and put upon a fire in a
Imagine
rotisserie
if you
situation.
actually could do spells but needed 1 day's notice. How many times would somebody be like, do the thing? And you're like, what do you mean? Like, no one told me. Keep telling you, 1 day is all I need. Just tell me yesterday.
Yeah, but don't you give Surge shits for that all the time?
No, he's just
Yes,
lazy.
he does. Lionel too.
Fing, there's something we want to talk to you about.
And
Tomorrow.
as
Tonight
the entire
we drink.
Wildico tribe, as a party is being set up here in the sanctuary, for those of you to congregate and conversate. Target does pull you aside for a brief moment. Thing is, it's like, I'll do what I can for what time I have left, but there's great evil in this world, and I think you should go with your friends and do what you can to take it down.
I'm gonna hand him the stone.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about this?
It's always just been almost prized possession.
I look at Coben and Lionel.
We found it, and we said this is our most prized possession. And we found
You know how sometimes when you see a bit of amber reflecting in the rock and you just want to play with it for a second, and well, that kind of has this effect, except less playful.
It's just our most prized possession. What else do you want that for?
Okay, based on our history, knowing that this is a wise old fool who's gotten me twice now, insight check.
Go for
Imagine that's the one response. What? Tell me about this. Well, this has just been
Natural one.
someone else.
it.
Let's
When
just
Target
throw all
describes
these
like
out.
it's just like a piece of amber or like a ball of yarn you play with sometimes, except you're like,
But everyone agrees this is the best one.
but it's pretty nice, right? All right, well, I'll keep it safe.
Wait.
Oh.
I think I should keep it safe.
You're the leader.
Hey, Surge, catch! God damn it, Surge!
Don't worry, it's quite resilient.
Somebody grabs that before
I-
the party starts, please.
I'll pick it up. I'll hang on. You know what? I'll depending on what's going on, I'll just
Hey, you should probably
it back in the-
identify that.
Glampa. Yeah, I'll get right on it. Him not knowing anything about how much we've done to this, and I already tried to identify it, and just nothing happened. First thing tomorrow, after the party. Out with a party. It's been a while. We have reason to celebrate. This can
God, it's
wait.
been so long since I seen you guys. I missed you. Oh, Coben,
What?
you look like you need some rest.
That was yesterday. I'm fine today.
I just look at Lionel and.
It's true.
Lumpy
Oh,
bit.
Serge,
I just-
we discovered that there's a way to open that rock.
The most prized treasure of your people. We can open it, we think.
And plus, I whisper,
And-
like, Sahinin told us that it is in our best interest to do so.
Sahini told us to open it. Oh, this is what that feels like. Divine guidance. I'm so confident that I need to open it. Because he told me.
She'll
of
discuss
course,
this tomorrow.
We don't
Tonight
need
we
to
drink.
Of course, we don't need to
Yeah,
open.
let's drink. I'll throw the stone in the wagon and
We'll
lock
get
it.
in there.
The most prized possession.
I'll hang on to it for the night.
What can you tell me about this? Well, it's always been our favorite thing. Okay.
I love that.
We fade to black of the new Wildeco
Blackout.
Woo. Will the king.
Fade to blackout.
partying
Mhm.
their new leader, Swinganamus Manamas.
Svingamonus Malonus. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, Things
Things among us, you dungus.
Fingamolonus. Malonus.
Jabronus.
Minus.
Guys, the next day, everyone's kind of lingering around and kind of hanging out. But where are you guys heading off to? What's the next?
I think Mammoth Peak is our next stop. I think we want to get to the moon tower.
Map, I think, don't we? No, Sahin told me where the Moonstone Tower was.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we going there again?
We want to get information on what the hell's going on in the church.
We talked about it on the way
okay.
here.
You never listen, Sid.
I was busy identifying.
All day.
Yeah, why do you think I can only do it once a day?
You're incompetent.
Whatever.
He's
Is that
too,
Let's go.
he's too concerned about his radio.
Will you let me try something on...
Yeah, sure.
I cast...
Put it through
Wait,
the
on what?
fucking spiritual
I cast
lawnmower.
Dispel Evil and Good again on the crystal.
It seems to have no effect. The last time you did this, it did not have effect.
Like it's the wrong type
Yep.
of object, or
Or the wrong
type of
spell.
magic.
About
As it is not, because that targets like specifically like Fey, Fiend, Undead, like sort of.
Yeah, magic.
Yep, that sort of magic is not associated.
you know what I can do? Dispel magic. Just for
Yeah,
the
do
hell of
it.
it. I can just do it at will. So I can do
And
detect
once
magic
again,
and
it's gonna
dispel
look bad,
magic.
but we can break this bitch open. We're pretty sure.
Swing.
We can crack this nut.
What
Yeah.
what say you with your people's prized possession?
He's the leader.
That's why I'm asking him.
Let's crack this chestnut. I'm gonna
Thing.
do a goodwill feast.
We were told to
Breakfast
open
food.
it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a goodwill feast of breakfast food outside and make 50 pounds of food. I think is what it is. 45 pounds of food. It's all breakfast. Sausages,
yeah.
bacon, such.
Spring, if I may, I'm not trying to, make you decide on anything. But on the
Today.
bigger scale, Manchun was after this stone, and he intended on opening it. And Sahinine has directed us that it's probably in our best favor
Needs to be
to
open.
open it. So whatever this is holding, if it's on our side, it's probably better for that reason.
or if it doesn't open by whatever artifact Manchun wants to open it with, capture its power, perhaps.
I'm gonna leave it up to the dice. Given on my 6 weeks with Targa, my intense training with him, given all the knowledge that I have,
He talked about your ancient relic of your people the whole time. He's like, we're really glad to have it back.
It's
Given-
very special to us.
given
These poor
given
people.
everything that I know, putting him in my shoes, how would he feel about the destruction of this thing? Given all the lore, all that, what do you want me to roll? Insight, perception.
Yeah, Perspecticon would work, or history, I think,
Prescripticons, roll out.
with advantage.
So
Did
many
you know-
ones tonight.
So many ones.
Oh,
Would it help? He doesn't know the outcome yet. Oh, it's too late to
No,
give him.
I'm not going to give you any more
Bardic
information. This is on you, the leader of the Wildico. Whatever you want to do.
Your decision.
Finn, can I ask you a question?
But I'm sinking. What?
I know, but can I ask you a question? Does your people know what this is?
It's very important.
Do they have more knowledge than us on what it says on the stone? Because if anything, if we head back to a town, I can replicate it pretty well. And you can still have one, but we're gonna have to open it, I think.
Sahini told us to open it. We can roll a persuasion if that helps you.
I have a forgery kit. I have a
If that
jeweler's
helps you
kit.
make your decision like out of character. Do you want us to try and roll?
Yeah, I can't.
Persuasion?
Oh my god.
As we're double team trying to convince you, do you want us?
I rolled a 22 on persuasion.
And I rolled a 12. Sahini told us.
Fuck, what do I roll? A charisma save?
I don't know.
I like it. Go for it. I don't even think you can beat 22 though.
No, sure shit can't. That's
You
a
didn't even
7.
beat Sahini told us.
God damn it. Yeah. How far away are we from the fucking camp?
Picture this conversation happening inside the glamping wagon.
Yeah.
As there's the remnants of a party of the night before.
Oh.
They're eating breakfast. They'll never notice.
Smells like beer
Maybe
outside. Like
we should
Bush
wait a
Light.
couple days, guys. Like, I'm for it. But, guys, like,
I know, we're not going to do it right now. I'm just saying.
Are you not?
We're going to need it intact for me to replicate it.
My eyes are wide. I'm like, really?
Yeah, I just see you like walking
COVID,
outside
man?
with this thing as everyone's eating breakfast, and they just stare at you as you take it over to
Oh,
a rock.
and the relic of our people.
Yeah, spiritual weapon it to death. Walk back inside.
Who can do force damage?
how about nobody fucking right now?
Serge.
Let's go eat some
Serge,
eggs.
you can do force damage, right?
Maybe.
Thunderwave? You've done it plenty.
Is that force?
Thunderwave is not force
thunder.
damage.
I don't know his
It's in the names.
his
So-
lame magics.
Thank you, Lionel.
He just yells
No.
damage to the enemy. I don't know what they're called. They're all called damage to the enemy as far as I know.
That's true.
I think the only way I can do is ramming force damage.
Oh.
It's blood.
Magic
It's
missile
bludgeoning.
is force
Okay.
damage.
No, that's the thing is I don't think
I
I have any force damage. I'm looking through.
Lionel's like this. I've got a magic weapon, and Serge is back there just fucking
Got like a 30-foot head start. It's like, tell me when.
You have magic missile.
No, I have to look through and see. I don't think I have any force damage. I think that's a lot of psychic damage and thunder damage that I have. I could fairy fire it. That's it.
All right. There's a lot of people outside.
Yeah.
I'd like to take the relic and sneak off with it
Okay.
through the people.
Yeah.
Find Targa, fucking give it to him, and tell him I'll be back in 4 years for it.
We should probably have a second delegate.
Yeah, you've apparently
No,
somehow
no.
been.
I mean, besides me. Just in case.
Shit. Yeah. Okay. So, you've been with these guys for a long time. Somehow, apparently. Yeah. Training and.
Bit of time, yes.
Good with buckets.
As the leader, I will entrust
Second
you
leader.
to. As the second leader, I will entrust you to pick a secondary delegate.
Bento?
Bento? You're gonna let Bento deal with it?
You haven't met Bento yet. Just wait.
He's got a
Basically,
club,
orange
probably.
tabby, tabaxi kind of briskly walks up. Yes, Targa. If I die, you hold this.
What a confidence restoring order. If I die, I hold
Absolutely, Targa. Absolutely, Targa. I will. Of course, I will hold it. I will.
The relic of
It is our most prized possession.
I will reiterate very sternly, however friendly, that it is very important to keep this safe.
Yes, it is our most prized possession.
Yeah, and secret.
If
Like-
Targa dies, I will keep it very safe.
I'll be
Have my
back in
word.
4 years. 4 years.
4 years.
4 years.
Quite a
No
long time.
more, no less.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, Targa, I guess. Oh, yes, I will keep it.
He's got like
Ah!
Nine million.
As soon as it goes up, I just bring it back down.
Oh,
keep it secret. Ah! He climbs the
Well.
wall and holds it from the top. The regular, come on, people!
Sphinx, make a stealth check, would you?
Yep, I've been waiting for that.
Come on.
Natural 2 for 10. As this is happening, Coben, you see this. Anyone with passive perception over 10 sees this as you guys all kind of just watch Sphinx and Targa have this whole interaction. What, some 50 yards away, just as you see Sphinx.
I'm gonna walk over.
Me too. Me too. I think we're really on the case here.
And you guys get over about time of, yeah, well, fine, I'll keep it to myself.
Is that the relic of your people?
It's our
No.
most prized possession. No.
He's really got it. The marbles are visibly falling out left and right.
Thing.
Yeah.
We need that.
Yeah, I hear you. Keep talking.
No.
Okay.
I know it seems awkward to let us destroy the most prized relic of your people.
And now let's go get back in the glamper. Come on this way, friends.
Do you want to hold the artifact?
Yeah,
I
we'll
would
take
love
it.
to. Yes.
Oh. Well, you have to ask Bento.
Bento, may I hold it?
If I die, Bento has to hold this.
You know what?
Bento.
Give me the damn goddamn thing.
I love Target's Leash in his twilight years, man. He's really out here working hard. He's-
Oh, sorry, Bento. The leader needs it back. Here you go.
Yeah.
Sphinx.
Fucking
Yeah.
Coben, just fucking do it here. I'm just gonna start walking away and shouting in Minotaur.
Fucking, you leave mooing?
There's like two creatures and 3 people off in the distance that just start mooing back. Oh, he's pissed. Yeah, I know.
Like
right?
holding,
What
they're
the
holding the
fuck's
little
happening?
kid's ears shut.
Pick a Minotaur.
He
It's one of the 6
moves
languages
away.
I know.
That his stress language is Minotaur.
This is why I cannot handle anything else today, language.
Well,
Should we do it now, Ryan? I feel like the energy will be good. It'll be good for the people.
I think so too.
All right.
Look, it's a dawn of a new leader. It's a dawn of a new
We're about to
tradition.
commit genocide.
I will hold it. Dawn of a new leader.
Thank you, Taga. I cast spiritual weapon at level 4.
Oh, Fleekmet.
Jesus Christ.
Both of you make attack rolls.
Do we have advantage because Targa's holding it?
No.
25 for me.
This is how Target's
Not
dies.
that guy. He's not giving
And a
advantage.
21.
Maybe disadvantage because Targa's fucking holding it with his fingers.
The rickets. You both hit. Roll damage.
I got another 1 on the damage. Do I get
Okay.
sneak attack?
Yeah, you get sneak attack as well.
Cool.
Am I missing
15 force
something here?
damage from
15
spiritual
plus
weapon.
7 for 22.
And then another 10.
Another 10 for
32.
32. As you guys.
You're doing great.
What's your spiritual weapon? It's a big hammer, right? As
It's
the
a
hammer
moon.
kind of comes on the moon hammer.
It's a moon.
Oh, as the moon kind of comes from one side, and the bow shot from the other is just a target in the middle, holding it. Just this large kind of explosion happens. Kind of a pulse of shockwave energy is kind of the trees kind of in recoil, and then in like an anime-esque sort of thing, where it's like kind of the dusk and the
Settling.
the settling of it is just Targo holding not the artifact anymore, but now a small little rope, very almost like twine,
It's a good rope.
and on it
The
is
best
a
rope.
little wooden medallion that has been hand painted blue with a little white star in it. Huh? Oh,
Thank
it's
you.
just a
I'm gonna-
tiny
I'm
little
gonna
thing.
take it as soon as you start looking at it. Thank you,
Can I
Targa.
investigate to
What?
see if that's actually the thing? Is there like shards of stuff? Can I investigate if that's actually what was inside the
I would say with your passive investigation, no, it completely shattered. in
shattered?
this-
Okay.
didn't pull a fast one on us?
Yeah. Not like a
It's a string I had in my pocket!
He did say it was like a ball of string or a piece of amber.
Let's say insight checks. I guess we'll do that.
Okay.
Insight versus deception, which would this be a sleight of hand sort of thing?
16 for me.
Sure, why not?
16,
Okay.
18, 15, all of those are good enough. 18 from Corbin as well. Yeah, he didn't pull a fast one on you. This guy, Targa has had his eyes closed for too long now. As
He fell asleep.
oh, it feels like string. Oh yeah, the string. Yes.
Targa, thank you.
You know, it changed in my hands. I didn't even.
You did a great job. You're gonna. Fantastic. Thank you.
Oh, Bento, do you have the artifact?
I'm just going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back.
Serge, have you identified anything today?
Yeah,
I
like
believe Zeth
5 minutes
was the
ago,
artist.
you saw me do it. You asked me to do it.
Oh, you always say that.
Cause you know what? I'll
Always tomorrow with
put
you.
it in the log. I'll identify it tomorrow.
Front of the
Yes.
queue.
Swing, you walk up. Bento, where did the artifact go? I was told to hold on to it until I die. Am I
is-
dead? Do you have it?
Am I dead, Bento?
Don't lie to me.
Targa's the artifact is
Where?
with us.
Oh,
my-
wonderful. You are the leader. You can take it if you like.
No,
See if I've heard of
and I'll
the-
just walk away.
All right.
I'll just say no and walk away.
in any religious context in my
Just make a
story.
religion check. As I assume this is
11. Yeah, this is the end. We'll deal with this.
as you guys leave the Wildeco tribe, having the artifact destroyed in front of most of them, in a very
As we've been saying, the most sacred.
extravagant way. 11 on the religion, not enough to understand its context or anything. But you guys
Say-
head towards the moon tower with an unidentified, looks like a very basic string
little
piece of
pendant.
twine, and there's a piece of wood that's been hand painted that slides along it. It was like a pendant of some sort, but you don't recognize the symbol on it. But the symbol itself is similar to what was on the outside of the artifact. And let's head towards the moon tower. That is where we will end.
Before we go, I'm gonna request that I hang on to the bracelet, or necklet, whatever it is.
Could be a collar.
It's got an
Oh.
address and a phone number on the back.
It's a necklace.
To Fey God. We found send back to
Oh,
Fey.
I've got the wild coat amulet. I'm starting to look like a pimp with all the
you got
necklaces.
you got Flavor Flav vibe going on.
Yeah.
Amazing.
See, it was time to break it.
Lionel, you need to make a replacement thing for those people. That is their most valuable possession.
It's the only reason why I don't think we should have broken
just to
it
keep them
was
happy. Give them something
if
to play with.
Shun comes back, we've only helped him.
I think he could have broken it. He makes full-bodied copies of us. He turned into snow after he saw
but
the test.
perhaps he didn't know how.
Well, we are quite good at investigating, me and Lionel. We're detectives in a way.
True.
Then why do you ask me to identify everything?
I'm sorry, was it your idea? Were you the one who found out how to open it, or did Identify do nothing? It's people like you, and it'll kind of fade off as I just start. People who rely on only spells and don't use good old-fashioned footwork.
We'll pick up there as you guys head towards the Moon Tower. Cool.
Moon
in
Tower!
in a couple weeks, as next week we will be going to the Summer Garden campaign.
Yeah. Go Garden.
Go Garden.
Oh man.
It doesn't have the ring to it.
Turn the frogs go.
Whoa. Come on, let's not get canceled. I can't afford $1 billion lawsuit.
That is the best level of conspiracy theory, I think.
What?
For $1 billion.
That the frogs are being turned gay. like the stakes of it are so low.
And
But
then
the
that
payoff.
way-
If it is true, it's like almost more funny than it would have any impact on anything.
and so then that's bad.
It's like there's like a tunnel of fucking gay frogs somewhere. All right. Hilarious. Well,
So we ended on that.
Yeah,
let's
we've
end it
been
on
done.
All right.
Bye, stream.
peace out.
Bye.
Hilarious.